All right, today we have Golgari Midrange for standard best of 3. Excited about this one here today. It is a mythic list hailing at us from Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering as a featured deck list. Excited to bring it here and break it down in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find the timestamps where we break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll talk about your boarding here for best of 3. We'll go play that competitive Magic. We will go through a best of 1 match and a best of 3 match. And lastly, do our outtake and retrospective. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you have a question or comment throughout the episode, let me know. I love to hear from you, and feel free to join the community and the Discord server down below. All right, so here's what we got going on. Pretty interesting. I like this because there's a lot of really unique cards that I've liked. I can say that twice, right? And I'm excited to be able to play it here for you today, and we'll talk about those in a second. So first off, we do have a Yara's Oathsworn. So this is a big pickup from Aftermath here. And this is one of the cards that I was excited to see work here, because this thing's got Menace whenever it deals damage to a player. If it has fewer than 4 +1/+1 counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it is exactly 4, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So a really, really cool thing. It's a great enabler as well. A threat that can build from early game pretty quickly. And on top of that, we have our ability to remove lanes here and Pilfer to pull stuff out of our opponent's hands. And on top of that, Terra Sonder gives us access to going after any of these enchantment decks that can be a problem in those Selesnya colors. Now, additionally, we can kick it and exile target non-land permanent instead for 4. So a great early game pivot to a late game pivot. Now we have Graveyard Trespasser, Liliana of the Veil, and the other one that I'm excited about here in the Golgari colors, true Golgari colors here, is Glissa. So this thing's got first strike, it's got death touch. Whenever it deals combat to a player, we get to choose, we can draw a card, lose 1 life, destroy target enchantment, remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. So a lot of really, really nice things here with Glissa. Glad to see it work in this list. We got the good old Sheoldred and Doomscar Warrior here. This is a March of the Machines card. Backup 1, trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or a battle, look at that many cards from the top library. We may reveal a creature or a land card from them, put it in your hand, put the rest in your bottom. So what I like about this is we get a lot of fuel here, here, and here in this deck, which is pretty powerful in this Golgari mid-range list. Now it's really mid-range because we have a heavy focus right here in the 3 and the 4 slot. We got good control early game, 1/2 drop in terms of the creature. Again, that can be a threat that can spread over time. So strategy objective with this one is you definitely want to try and keep that pressure on your opponent, remove the low to the ground creatures, keep dealing in that damage and close that match out, and then dig for what you need to help you finalize and take over your opponent. All right, so now we're going to talk about your boarding here. We're going to go against aggro, mid-range, and late game. So really against aggro lists, Concealing Curtain can be a big one. That can help you slow them down. That can also allow you to rip stuff out of your opponent's hand. Armored Scrap Gorger here as well. This thing can get big again as it becomes tapped. You can exile a card from a graveyard. This is also going to help you get things out of your opponent's graveyard if you have to worry about some of those threats. Graveyard Trespasser again. So we're really pivoting from the top end down to the low end in terms of whatever we run into an opponent to really just kind of slow things down. And then additionally here, you can always go Sheoldred. This thing's huge, and it's a good opportunity for you there too if you want to add to the higher end depending on what they're running. Now in the mid-range, if they're running more non-creature lists, you're definitely going to want the Duress in there in order to not get countered. Thrawn's a great card. Additionally, Concealing Curtains is great to rip stuff out of your opponent's hands. And then also here the Sheoldred, if they're running more creatures, this can give you the bigger creature on the board and really change things up for you as well. And then last, as we get into control lists, Duress here, Thrawn are going to be some key ones. Concealing Curtains again. You may want to pivot to low to the ground stuff here as well in order to kind of get around, and then think about removing out the cut downs, potentially go for the throat, maybe these Terra Sonder here as well, depending on what they have, to really get underneath and get that damage in quickly. On the aggro, it's about slowing down and then taking control, because we should be able to overpower them. So that is the strategy objective of this list in terms of Golgari Midrange, and then additionally the boarding for you there for best of 3 as well across aggro, midrange, and late game. All right, let's go play some Magic. I'm super excited, like I said, to play this one. It's been a while since we've played Golgari, and we should have some fun here today. Standard ranked, let's go at it. All right, don't forget, we always got swag available to you down below in our store as well. All right, here we go. We go first. Now, we don't have a ton low to the ground. I'm actually going to keep this mainly because I can kill stuff right away. I can rip stuff out of their hand. So I will keep this for now. Could put us into a potential problem. We'll find out, but let's take a look at what our opponent has here. There we go. Choose and discard. So this guy we don't need to worry about. That guy's a pain. This guy's a pain. That thing is at 4. We can kill this one with Go for Throat. So let's get rid of this. Now again, anytime they play something here, they're going to get that in. Let's take it off. I don't want to give them that advantage to really start looking for things. This guy can be a problem here. They do have it twice, so just have to remember that as well. So here's what we will do. Let's get that out of here. And we also have that. So they're going to be forced here to use Go for the Throat. We'll be able to drop our Shieldred and put some pressure on fairly quickly against our Esper Legends friend list here. Now it will cost them to get the Graveyard Trespasser off here, but they're going to want to do that. Do they have a second kill spell? Oh, Urkai, there you go. This is good for us though now. All right, so we have 2 things here. I don't want to put this one down just so you can see it, but we'll wait on it. Now again, we do have the Exile here as well. Keep this on in case we need it. Will they give that indestructible? There you go. That's fine. We can deal with that. Boom. Perfect. Ayaras and Glissa ready to go there. Boom. Against Esper Legends being taken down by Golgari Midrange. Nice. There we go. We'll claim that. We'll claim that. Time for us to play a best of 3 lineup here as well. Standard rank. Let's go. Sinon. All right, we'll play first. I like this as well, minus the fact we don't have green. But we don't need that right away. We can drop that to get that on. Ooh, drop it twice. What do we have here? Ah, similar thing. So again, they're gonna have... We have a Sheoldred, we can keep that. This thing's gonna be annoying, so we'll get rid of that. We could have taken off that 2-drop as well. But the thing is here specifically, we want to get this on the board. There they go. There they go. So we can drop this. It will take out one of those things. We could drop our Sheoldred as well. They're going to be able to get... They won't be able to get Sheoldred on the next one. So we will do this. Now, we don't need a fall for that again, I guess. But we did take down the Esper Legends list on the first one. Alright, so we have this. We can't play that. Can play this, though. And we can also play this. So the question here is... We can strip them down. We can make a 1/1. We can drop the 2. We can't play that. We're kind of in a pickle, slightly. We would need a double block on this thing. Let's see here. They may have it. Now they can bounce with that too. Get this on the board, maybe. There's the bounce. Off on land still. Give them the 2. Now here what would happen is they would double block on this. They can protect on there as well. We do have this. Let's get this on the board though. Now the key will be hit the Skrelv here with the cut down. If we could get a green source, that would be beautiful. We're also having our own mana problems. And likely our opponent does not know that yet. Uh-oh. Little upset, maybe. Went around to the bathroom. Alright, so we got another one here. So here's how we need to think of this. hexproof from black. If we hit in, they would risk everything here to take this out. It's pretty powerful for us though. It's worth a thought. To swing in and wipe their board, it certainly is worth it. Could be worth it. They could return with this. Let's try it and see if they will drop everything. All right. Down to 5. The block here. Now, the thing for us that we need here is 2 things. We can play this. We can swing in with both. We can't block with both. They would lose 1. And then we can decide what we want to do here. The Adeline Resplendent is still going to be a problem. They can also each draw a card, which could be a problem. Slamming Lily isn't necessarily going to fix our issue as well. Let's see what they do. They would need to double block here. They did not do the draw. We got that one in. Boom. Whew. And they didn't quite see our deck. So this will be interesting here for us. So this does not help non-creature. This creature transforms into Revealing Eye. Target opponent removes a hand, non-land card from it. So this could work nicely. Again, we have decent stuff here on the top end. Getting the other creatures in could help. Just help us strip stuff out of their hand, which I like. Actually going to do that. We're going to lower just slightly here. On that and on that. I actually like this better on the top end. Let's drop one of those. Actually, that will take out a lot. We'll go 2 here. All right, so here's what we're gonna play. Trespasser's good. Let's do this. I want that Concealing Curtain just so I can take cards out of their hand. Because if we can get the Legends list here locked out, we'll be in a pretty good position, which is one of the things I liked. All right, here we go. Again, exactly 4 counters. Play this one first. That hurts us for sure. Here we go. We have to take that thing off. Let's do this. They need to double block, so we could get through. All right, so they did not do that. So now let's do this instead. Now we still have Doomscar. We also have Sheoldred here. Interesting play. Interesting play. They got to get damage in, though. That slows them down a little bit because we could have played that Doomscar in instead. Depending on how they want to do this, we can kill a lot here. I want to get 2 off this. We'll go with Thalia first. So that opens Cut Down back up. Now what we need to do is decide on what we want to do here. We'll have 6 here soon. Hexproof from black, protection from black. Should have hit it on the last one, because that's an issue now. But now we have our friend here. Draw. All right. Whew. Land it is. We are 3. The pull. Let's see what they do. It's fine. Because that doesn't change that we now have this. This. All right. Whew. Now we could have kept Sheoldred out there. Now they have everything on the board. This thing we got to get off though. So now, what do we need to hit? We can hit that. We'll see what they want to do. There we go. Block here. Not gonna take that. So now we have to play quite a bit here. So this still has ward 2. So what we need to do is take this thing off. Which would be nice. That's not what we're gonna hit though. We're gonna have to take off this on the flyer. Oh, non-artifact. Non-artifact. Ooh, we do that. That's not good enough. We have to wait on all this stuff right now. So here's what we'll do. We'll go to block on Glissa here first. There. We'll block here. And then here. So when the first plaza goes here, we'll hit it with Go for Throat. So, because we got first strike, so we got timing of order here. There we go. So now we need to take this thing off the top. This is still not good enough yet. Let's go dig. Let's grab an Oathsworn here. We could have dropped Lily in there and made him sacrifice on one of those there. Oh, it's going to be on the stack, which is super annoying. That's so annoying. What a top deck. What a top deck. That is super, super annoying. I may run this one here instead. Trespasser wasn't as strong as we were hoping. Pilfer was good. Let's drop one of those. Let's go with 2 of those, actually. There we go. Oh. That is a huge bummer. That was super unfortunate on that one. pretty unlucky on the stack. Their trigger went first. Dun, dun, dun. Not being able to get the flyer off was awful. That kept us locked down. We did get the right timing, the right interaction on that Sheoldred, though. Alright, we're playing first. We can take this. This is good because it gets rid of that enchantment, too. If we need to worry about it. This thing is an artifact. There we go. Two of those. We can get rid of Invasion here. We can get rid of Raffine. And they got a second Thopter. Raffine's gonna be a problem. Let's get Raffine out of there. They'll play Invasion. Now, they'll hit the Sheoldred, which is what I was speculating. They're still gonna be low on the Goldforge Thopter though, which I'm okay with. And we can still hit with our Graveyard Trespasser. And that's still gonna take him a while. And this thing is still on slowdown. We just need to keep the pressure up here. Now we could give him that. Let's grab that out. So when we play that again, now though, we'll be able to get them here. So we need to hit if it's a creature, but we don't have one in our graveyard. Well, we can hit him with Sheoldred. They have to remove this thing, or they'll die on the stack. I'm assuming they have it, though. There it is. See? There it is, the bounce. So they would have hit the concealing either way. Yes! Yes! We came through. Very nice. Golgari Midrange. Fun lineup, fun matchup. 2 Esper Legends list. Whew, it was good. That was good. Worked out nicely, played well. Lots of goodness there today. Boom. All right. Let's pull this all back together. So today we ran through a Mythic best of 3 Golgari Midrange list. This one came to us from Magic, their shared public lists. I love looking at those as well. It's something different, something fun for you to play here as well. So let me know what you think. We did win the best of 1. We also took down the best of 3, went 2-1, pulled it back off right there at the end. Some nice playing and some good running. Very unlucky on that second game with Shieldred, but it happens to all of us. So hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you got questions, comments, let me know. Feel free to swing by the Discord server. And as always, I just want to say thank you. Appreciate your support. Appreciate the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community. Thank you to all the members as always, and other great ways to support the channel and stay connected down below. We got a ton of Magic the Gathering content available to you here on the channel and more coming your way all the time. With that, as always, enjoy the Glissa Sunslayer, the Iyara's Oathsworn, and everything else in this list. We had a lot of fun here today. So thank you. We'll see you soon. Until next time, Mythras out of here.